Avadim Hayinu. We were slaves in Egypt. That was ancient history, right? But Judaism teaches us it's not ancient history, but part of our Jewish memory today. B'chol dor vador, in every generation, we're obligated to see ourselves as if we personally left Egypt. In other words, every year at Passover, we should experience in some way the Jewish memory of what it means to be a slave. If we really allow ourselves to think about that and feel that, to inhabit the pain and oppression of being enslaved, then our tradition teaches we will walk through the world differently. We will treat others with more empathy. We will not tolerate anyone else being enslaved. This Passover, I would encourage all of us to take seriously this mandate, to feel as if each one of us personally came out from enslavement, and then to know in our kishkas that if anyone else is still enslaved, that we are all enslaved. I used to think of slavery as only a thing of the past, something that happened in Egypt to our ancestors, and in more recent memory to African Americans in our own country. But we abolished slavery in this country, and I thought, thank goodness, we no longer have slaves. But we do. There is modern-day slavery all around the world. I went on a website recently called slaveryfootprint.com, and it asked me some questions about myself, like what I ate and what was in my medicine cabinet, and the clothing and toys in my closets. Little did I know, I personally had 81 slaves working for me around the world. Children mining for the mica in my makeup. My jewelry sourced by slave laborers with little or no pay. My food harvested in countries by workers for 20 hours a day working pennies on the bushel. I was complicit in perpetuating slavery around the world. And I've learned only more recently of one of the most degrading forms of slavery, sex trafficking. It's happening not only around the world, but right here in New York City. I've heard stories from victims who were sold into slavery at ages as young as 8 or 9. They're trafficked in the ads of publications like Backpages. They are in your backyard. You may ask, how is it possible that this modern-day slavery is happening right here in New York City and I never knew? Human slaves, especially children, are among the most powerless people on earth, but we can give them power by listening to their stories, advocating for trafficking victims, for their protection and justice. This is just starting to get on the agenda of the Jewish community.